But to look your enemy in the eye, knowing you'll remember his face for the rest of your life, now that takes a stomach much stronger than you'll ever have.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Gul Survives, and welcome to an E.A.W mod, Phoenix Rising. It says 2.0 there, but I believe this is the beta. Now, I know less than I should about Phoenix Rising. Now, I had a wonderful plan to do kind of a storyline where I pre-recorded a little bit of story before every episode. And having tried to do one episode, it became horrifically apparent to me how little I know about Phoenix Rising, because I got absolutely smashed. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a simple Let's Play series in order to learn the ropes and actually try and learn how the game works. I really value your input as players of E.A.W mods, and yes, any comments that you can give me in order to improve my understanding of the mod and generally improve my gameplay performance would be fantastic. Now, I had a quick chat with Bob, who is the creator of the mod. Let's go for the Galactic Empire, and he recommended Operation Skyhook because there are storyline elements in it. So I'm going to go, okay, that sounds good to me. Let's start the game. Now, I'm aiming for this series to go on for somewhere in the region of 10 episodes, but if we end up doing quite well, it might go on for a little bit longer, because I do recognise that we've got 66 planets to deal with here overall, so that's a fair amount. Now, once the game starts, I imagine I'm going to get a pop-up which is going to have quite a lot of descriptions in there about how to actually play the game. Now, typically I don't read things because I'm incapable of actually reading instructions, but we're going to try this time.
New construction options available.
Okay, here we go. I presume that we're paused at the moment. Let's hope so. So, Operation Skyhook. Priority report at this hour? Put it on screen. An overheated power generator caused the radiation leak in Section S10. Corporate Sector EXO is demanding 3% more for droid parts, citing Beryllius prices. Taskmasters need replacements for 259 Wookiees that had to be put down in a riot. Oh, that's unfortunate. I answer directly to the Emperor. Do you think His Majesty would care to hear of such trivialities? Perhaps I need to remind you what exactly we are accomplishing here. What are you accomplishing? Looks like Tarkin. This steel skeleton represents the beginning of a golden age for humanity. Soon, crime and dissent will be regulated to the past, to the synonyms of the Republic. Oh my. While the Death Star, with the Death Star as its paragon, peace and prosperity will flourish under the Empire. While you concern yourselves with parts and labour disputes, I have the entirety of the Outer Rim to tend after. The Quaimar sector has all but ceded and requires swift punishment. Stolen Imperial fighters assail us from secret bases across the galaxy, and much to my dismay, the local sector group has so far been unable to contain the Calamari uprising. Imperial intelligence believes that we are now in collusion. Oh, that they are now in collusion with rebels in the Tyon cluster. Even these matters wait until morning. One final detail. The Emperor is expecting the Death Star to be fully active and operational by the time he chooses to disband the Imperial Senate. I suggest you not disappoint him. Okay, so we've got major fleets are located at Despair, E.A.W, Raxus 1 and the Maw. The Galactic Empire will achieve victory, that's us, if Alderaan, Brigia, Mon Calamari, Raltier and Yavin 4 are conquered or destroyed. So fairly simple win scenarios. However, the Alliance to restore the Republic will achieve victory if the Death Star is destroyed or all enemy planets are conquered. So the Alliance to restore the Republic seems to have a bit of a harder job in this one. Is there anything else I need to look at? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, I was hoping I would get a lot more of a description. It's probably wise if we pause and survey our kingdom. So, it told us where our major fleets were, and I've since forgotten. See that we're above Kala, and we're also above Arran. So, I wonder what kind of enemy fleets are at Bindon. Is there anything that we can do there? Now you can see, the first thing that I instantly notice about this particular mod is money is way different to most of the mods that we get out there. It seems more, if you like, complex. We've got quite a significant fleet of Raxus over here. That is a significant fleet, I like it a lot. And we can see that it contains transports as well, which I'm sure we'll go through. At Collignex we have what looks to be a minor fleet. Danuta is vulnerable. Got Kessel here in the Moor. Oh my, it's a Borgman. Bevelimisk. He's a leader, he's Technical 5 and Engineering 2. This hero requires a flagship to attach to a space battle. Oh, so he requires a big ship in order to attach to it. Okay, Natasi Dala. Oh, Natasi Dala. Cool. Got Nalhutta down here, which I imagine is troubling. I wish I could zoom out further in this particular map. I have to excuse me for looking at all of this. We do have some fairly major fleets over at E.A.W. We've got some backstabbers here. Now, what can these fine fellas do? If I just hold left click down, is there anything specific that these guys can do? Because they appear to be some kind of piratey sausages. This fleet is capable of strategic stealth and is not detectable by enemy space forces. Ah, okay. So it looks to me, based on what I can see, that it might be a good idea for us to actually move our E.A.W. fleet southwards in order to try and hold this region, Rutan, Renfora, Polis Massa. It might be a good idea for us to just clear that region up, and that gives us kind of a choke point over here if we can take Darkanel. That seems like a relatively good idea. From our position further towards the galactic north, I think perhaps we just want to hold our ground largely. Perhaps the fleet at Raxus could try and clear up this area a little bit as well. Now, we've got lots of buttons here, so click to hide show all the shipyard tier level 1 options. Utility fighter bomber. So these are new buttons, these aren't in the stock game. So if I was to click on Raxus, let's see what kind of difference this makes. There you go. So it appears that they are by default all on show. We can deconstruct items as well, which is fascinating. Raxus, it might be a good idea for us to create a larger space colony. Provides the population capacity and unlocks shipyards and Golan defences, has limited defence alone. Let's see what the shipyard does. Allows the production of utility, fighter and bomber class units. Unlocks, unlocks some research. Orbital Shipyard 2 allows the construction of transport, freighter, corvette and frigate class units. It doesn't look like we have one of those at the moment. And then of course we have Golan defence stations from the looks of it. Golan Space Defence. Extremely expensive, 101,000. We've only got 100 at the moment, so. And last but not least, the XQ5 platform, which gives us some defences, increases the income of the planet as well. And the research station allows the research upgrades when built at the same planet as a shipyard. So, how about we
constructing? Grab
an orbital shipyard 2. Anything we can do on the planet itself? Now this particular planet, it's already got a barracks from the looks of it. It might be a good idea for us to grab an elite barracks.
Started.
And perhaps a crawler factory as well. Yes, I think that might be a good idea. And I think, just to start this episode off, we're going to move our fleet over to Raxus to Quirmia, just to have a fairly minor fight and see what kind of differences there are there. At least I hope it's a minor fight. If it's not a minor fight, I'll feel... Oh, hello. Oh, my. I was hoping for a guide, and... well, we have it. Hints for new Phoenix Rising players. Okay. We're going to look at that immediately, because I think I'm going to need these hints. I also want more hints from you, so you can really explain things to me, guys. So please don't hesitate to contact me and tell me things in the comments. Welcome to the Phoenix Rising mod. These hints will help to get you started. Excellent. To build starships, first construct a space colony, then a shipyard. The level of the yard determines the ship you can build, the ship classes you can build. To build ground units, construct a barracks or factory. Okay, so I'm kind of down with that. That is similar to the base game. The type of building determines the unit classes you can produce. Yes, I'm with that one. To conduct research or upgrade units, build a research facility or research station on a planet with production facilities. So, in order to upgrade our infantry, we'll need it on the planet itself, the research facility, from the looks of things, from what I can see here. And in orbit, we'll need a research facility in orbit as long as we've already got the production facilities. So in order to get really, really good infantry, it sounds to me like what we might need to do is find a planet with lots of space in order to construct lots of things, and then we'll build a research facility on there as well. To increase your income, build mining facilities, XQ5 platforms, or freighters. Freighters, they sit in orbit, from what I can tell, and they show you, they've got a little yellow and green symbol that symbolises the fact that they do create income for you. Unit cards have extensive information about cost, build time, manufacturer, armament, etc, etc. Planets can provide powerful bonuses to production or research. Some of them are galaxy-wide boosts. Okay. Some units lack hyperdrives. They travel very slowly between planets. Good to know, good to know. That will presumably be told in our unit cards, so that's something that we need to pay attention to. To increase production speed of a unit class, build more than one of the same production facility for that class. Alright, also good to know. To see what structures are in orbit, select a planet and hover over its income in the main interface. Okay, fair enough. Transport class income only applies after the unit has been moved at least once. Ooh, so we might need to move a few of our transport classes in order to ensure that their income is working. Freighter class units are for generating income and should not be used as combat units unless you have no choice. I think I might be moving some freighter units over to this planet, so I've already made a mistake. Here we are. Starships have hull unshielding. You must reduce the hull to 0 to destroy a unit. Unit cards show weapons as a number type damage. Turret-mounted weapons are marked with blobs. Linked weapons are marked with X's. Armor absorbs damage equal to its rating. If a weapon pierces armor, it is denoted with a open and close brackets after the damage value. Shields absorb damage to a percentage of damage denoted in brackets after their SP rating. Shield points, possibly. Missile weapons have limited ammunition before reloading. The ammunition is shown in... Wow, this is really detailed. Maneuverability is very important for fighters. The bigger the better. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so bigger units, it's easier to hit with heavier weapons. Rapid lasers are very effective against fighters and bombers. Ion cannons can temporarily disable ships once their shields are down, not while their shields are up. They also deal damage to the shields themselves, so they're pretty utilitarian, that's quite useful. Most infantry are armed with grenades that are deadly at close ranges. Armor absorbs damage equal to the rating in the same way that it does on ships. Shields absorb a damage... Okay, so that's fairly similar to the ships. Many civilian structures can be garrisoned by infantry. Bombing runs target their payload along the entire flight path, excuse me, so that's something to be aware of. Try not to bomb your own people. Turbolasers can deal splash damage, making them deadly to infantry groups. Repeating weapons do less damage per shot at a high rate of fire, fair enough. Infantry are slow moving, bring transports, that's different. Now, we have a lot of other guides here. I think I would like to read all of these. But I think I'll do so in my own time. I'm not going to read them right now, and I will read them between episodes. I'm just going to try and experience it a little bit. We've only got a half an hour recording time, and I've already been recording for about 13 minutes, so I'd really like to get in and have that fight. Please, please, please throw tips at me. I'm going to need these tips. Right, while we're waiting for that fleet to arrive, let's just have a quick look around the map again. This looks like it's going to be a really difficult area around Telos 4. We do have a fairly significant fleet over here. Oh my, Mon Calamari problems. Along with the Tyon, the Mon Calamari have risen up against us, supplying the rebels with their capital ships. They need to be taught a lesson in obedience. We have the fleet Araxis, captained by Samuel Lannax, ready to wipe the sector clean. See to it. Okay, so we need to take Turkana, Briggia, and Mon Calamari. We've got 10 weeks to do so. Now, the fleet at Raxus is the one I've just moved, I think. And the one that's about to have a fight. Ah, here we are.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, look at that. It's, oh my, this looks like we're about to... Whoa, there's going to be a firefight. Right, let's get in there. I've got this horrible feeling that I'm going to be absolutely decimated here. Ooh, lovely. Hello, shippy whippies.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Everyone move up to about here together. I can see that we have what looks like a goal in here. XQ3 platform here. Not sure what that thing is. And this is the space colony.
Choose your reinforcements.
Let's ready our reinforcements because it wouldn't surprise me if we need them. Okay, so we've got plenty of TIE fighters overall.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Skip ray blast boats from the looks of it. Yes, they are indeed. What are these transports and what do they do? Guardian class light cruisers. More Guardian classes, of course. And Carracks. So they're probably going to be relatively competent against fighters. We do have a Delta DX-9 transport. Don't know what that's good against. We've also got some Sentinel landing crafts. Again, not 100% sure what they're good against. They've got concussion missiles, though, so...
Enemy forces ahead.
Hello, hello. Right.
Yes, Commander.
Let's have everyone concentrate fire on that for the moment. Oh wow, look at those. Look at those turbo lasers. Oh my. I think that's going to die pretty quickly. Oh, there it goes. Oh my. Everyone concentrate fire on this next. So if I can decimate them as they come towards me, then perhaps I'm in with a chance of losing less vessels. I am concerned about my fighters.
More enemy craft. Taking fire.
We've got them on scopes.
Quick. More enemy craft.
I can see that we're taking fire from that Golan station, and that terrifies me somewhat.
Nowhere to run.
Attack commencing.
Let's go for this one. Ooh, it looks like there's a cluster of ships down here. Alright, all of you, and all of you, I'm going to have you do your own thing. I think that's important to do. Let's get our capital ships attacking these Mon Calamari vessels, the MC-40As. And hopefully they're going to be relatively good at that. Right, looks like our Carracks need to be brought up into the front.
Awaiting your command.
As do our Guardians.
Cruiser reporting.
This MC-40 is about to fall. Boom, there she goes.
Attack.
Let's go for this one next. Are we in any real danger
Returning
at the
to your
moment?
position.
Not too much. The shields are going to go down on our Victory 2 class.
Stay in formation.
Oof. Those are pretty hardcore missiles.
Draw their fire. Commander, they're hitting us.
And look at the volume of fire that's going in. You'd think we can kill a single ship with relative ease.
Attack position.
Let's take that recusant out. Is it recusant, isn't it? Yes. How nice.
Draw their fire.
Excellent.
Pressing the attack.
Next, Mon Calamari ship. Ooh, hello. Mon Calamari ships look quite tough. What ships are these? Invincible class heavy cruiser Mark II. But are they invincible? That is the question. We appear to be beating them fairly soundly from the fighter battle up here, but is that going to continue? They're bringing more and more fighters in. Shields are fine on these ships. Okay, no problem.
Commander.
Okay.
Awaiting your command.
I'd like to bring these ships in a little bit closer.
Online. Roger that.
Let's make sure that those ships that can are attacking at will.
Form up. Destroyer here.
And we are now attacking the MC-30B.
I'll take care of this.
Boom, there it goes. There's another recusant over here which kind of snapped past my lines. There it goes. Alright, now let's take fire on those Invincibles. Looks like they've got some pretty heavy rockets which are probably going to destroy our Carracks. So I may have made a tactical error in bringing our Carracks forward.
Shields are down.
Our shields are down. But not on our larger ships. Wow, these Invincibles are tough.
I'm losing my engine.
Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Copy.
I'm under
Switching
attack.
to laser defense.
I copy.
The shields aren't holding.
The shields aren't holding.
Yes.
We're absolutely buggered. Oh, look at those explosions.
Our
Beautiful.
shields are down.
Come on, kill the invincible. Kill the invincible.
I got one.
I haven't seen this design before. Alright, there goes one. Let's
Attack that target.
go for the other. We don't need the point defences at the moment. Our fighters seem to be holding the enemy off, primarily. Oh, wow, that was a tasty little hit over here.
Taking him out.
Oh, they're not liking that. They don't like it up them, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, let's finish that invincible and then do what must be done.
Attacking target.
Okay, the Golan's going to be relatively dangerous, so I think what I'd like to do is take the spaceport out first. Perhaps?
Draw their fire.
We are doubtlessly winning. We've lost a load of Carracks. I think we've lost most of our transports. Oh, YT-1300s, look. Phoenix Rising certainly provides a spectacle. I think because of the way it is set up, you do get longer battles overall.
Destroyer reporting.
Do what you must do. Do what you must do.
Ready.
Big boy ships, you are under my command. Any problems over here? No, not really. Ooh, hello. That MC-30B all by itself seems to be just getting killed, so... A lot of fighters over here, though.
They're coming in quick.
There you go, the MC-30B is already down.
Where are the others?
Star Destroyer standing by.
Where are our Carracks?
Cannons armed.
Here they are. I'd like you to come here, Carracks.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Now I'm hoping this is boost...
After the stragglers.
let's hit up that point laser defense.
Activated.
Attacking.
Go here, boost the weapon power while we're at it.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
I want to take out all those fighters that we can.
Locking up.
Attacking.
We've had the singular joy of destroying that space colony. Hundreds upon hundreds of civilian lives. Our fighters are in a big old melee here, look. And I think they're losing.
Cruiser here.
Carrack, what are you playing at? Come on. That's concerning. Looks like we've
Yes,
also
Commander.
destroyed the Golan station.
Awaiting orders. Moving to coordinates.
So let's push down. We're actually getting some
Targeting.
tips here. Armor absorbs damage equal to its rating. Yakety schmackety. We lost the fighter battle over here.
Frequency open.
Getting a lock.
Commence attack. Roger that.
Enemies in range.
Come on, let's kill those fighters.
Lambda shuttle ready. Arming weapons.
We'll clear the way for you.
Fire. I'm hit. Engines are malfunctioning. More enemy craft. I've been hit.
There you go. We are now destroying the remainder of their fighters. That's good.
I can't switch position.
Love the Lambda shuttles. They're fun. They're just travelling in a line. Oh my. You can only imagine what being in a battle like that would be. Just the volume of firepower going everywhere. Is that a Jedi Starfighter?
I'm on them.
TIE Fighter! It is a Jedi Starfighter. That's awesome.
Awaiting your command.
Oh, careful, transport.
Awaiting your orders.
Right, let's get our ships to try and finish the enemy off because we're just looking at things now, which is not ideal. Does anything remain? It
Form
looks
up.
like the majority of our characters still remain. Which I like. Poor Z95 over there.
TIE squadron here.
And hopefully this XQ5 platform will be done soon. All of the larger ships survived, so I'm delighted about that. Almost certainly lost a couple of carracks.
We are victorious.
And I think we lost a fair amount of our transports as well. We'll see what we lost. Okay, yeah, 2 carracks, lost a TIE bomber squadron, 4 TIE fighter squadrons, we could do with more of those, and 4 Sentinel landing crafts. But the enemy lost 2 bayonet cruisers, the Delta 7s, which are I call them the Jedi Starfighters. That's probably the wrong name, and you will probably crucify me, but I know a Jedi used one at some point in the films. 3 skip rays, a Golan 2. Ooh. Is that the same class as the Mouldy Crow? The Hawk 290B, a light freighter, or HWK 290B light freighter. Is that the same class of freighter as the Mouldy Crow? The Mouldy Crow would, of course, likely have been upgraded, but that's awesome. 2 Invincibles, 3 MC-30Bs, 3 MC-40As, an orbital shipyard, 3 recruitants, the Space Colony, and the XQ5 platform. That is pretty dope. I think we've done a good job there. I'm very pleased with myself. Right, let's see what we've got going on at Raxus here. I can't help but feel like ground forces wise, yeah. Alright, so we've got another thing that we've got to do. Quaimar suppressions. The Quaimar sector has openly rebelled against us. Its proximity to our research facility on Top Rawa is of grave concern to the Death Star project. Wipe out the rebels in the sector before they can recruit more to their cause. Okay. Oh, there's loads. Target planets Kestis Minor, Torian, Donifon, and Telos. In fact, we'll just pause, because I'm just going to be aimlessly throwing the camera around the entire map. That's going to be tough. That's going to be very, very tough for us to do. We do, of course, have the capacity to move this fairly large fleet here up. But it hasn't got that many large vessels, has it? Look. What have you got here? Still nothing very large. What can we build? Well, nothing really. It appears that we've got, at least got something here, but... How about a top route? No, no, okay. But what we've got here isn't going to be able to eliminate the enemy. We do have a relatively minor fleet over at Meisters. Meisters 7? Yes, Meisters 7. But a lot of it is comprised of freighters, which we don't want to lose. It says, you know, don't use those unless you've absolutely got to. Right, let's take a look and see what ground combat is like this episode. Again, this is likely to preclude loads and loads of losses on my part because I haven't done what must be done with regards to my homework. So what have we got here? We've got 2 scout troopers, 2 standard troopers possibly, and 2 AT-STs.
On my way.
Affectionately known as chicken walkers. Over here at Renvar, you can see we've got AT-ATs. And, oh no. Nationalised Sinar Fleet Systems. Sinar Fleet Systems supplies large numbers of ship designs to the Empire, but their home planet of Liana remains nominally independent with their own planetary defence force. I wish to conduct negotiations with the leadership on Liana to convince them that the Imperial Navy is perfectly capable of protecting their world. I suspect that they will be willing to donate new ship designs if I am successful. So we've got to send Tarkin to Liana to begin negotiations. Where is Tarkin? Tarkin, get into space. Now, let's pause again. Where's Liana? Because it's eminently plausible that we're not going to be able to. There's Dantooine up there. So we've actually got some pushing to do before we can get to Liana, I suspect. Embarrassing that I don't know where it is, isn't it? So we're going to need to take out Beta J. Got a fairly significant fleet over here, though. Ooh, wow. Yes, we have. I'm going to get told off because I didn't open all these up. Yes, there we go. Is that better? Liana. There it is. So it's a fair distance. Now you commands the Imperial 1. Units placed in this slot. See, I'm wondering if because you've got that little thing there, you can actually you can stealth your way around. I don't know. I'm not going to do it this episode. I'm going to have the battle, the ground battle, just so I can see what it looks like. If you guys could very, very kindly tell me if Tarkin can actually stealth around and not get engaged in space combat because of that little picture there, I'd really value knowing. Oh, look, we can get heroes as well. Look. See who we've got. That's super cool. We can actually build new heroes. Excited? Well, let's unpause for a moment. And we're just going to throw these guys onto the planet. I expect their deaths.
Construction complete.
I definitely expect their deaths. Let's go. This is foolish. I know it's foolish. I just want to see. Let's begin. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, this is big. Look at the zoomage.
Choose your reinforcements.
Let's grab some chicken walkers. They're big groups as well. Shock troopers, let's have you.
Moving out.
There's everyone.
Reinforcements cancelled.
On the way.
Advancing.
Right, so let's get everybody down that we possibly can.
Ready for recon. Gearing up.
Okay, recon group, I want you over here. It looks like we've got some kind of construction potential here. Oh yes,
We've
they are
located
slow.
the enemy.
Whoop!
Yes, sir.
Ready to move. Almost there.
That's fine. Oh, what's that thing? Arrow 23 Scout Land Speeder. Should die. Should. I think we're going to take an anti-vehicle turret here. Chicken
Ready
Walker,
to
what are you playing at?
Engaging enemy. Fire. Target acquired.
It looks like they're just throwing forces at us, which is very good for us.
Construction complete.
Awaiting orders.
Back you come. Oh look, we can build things here as well. We can build shielded bunkers and things like
Beginning
that.
construction.
So let's do so. Whoa. Must have been a naughty man.
Awaiting destination.
Do you have any special abilities that you can have now? It doesn't look that way.
Always ready, sir.
Alright everyone, what does this do? Swap weapons, switch to secondary armament. Might well be grenades.
Scouting.
Let's push up. Now this is going to be slow because it said that land units are slow. Look at those shock troopers. Awesome stuff. We've got some defences at least. Fairly open
On my way.
plains.
Bombing run available.
Okay, we've got an available bombing run.
Scanning area. We'll lead the way.
Hello, hello.
Enemy sighted.
What's this? That is a T2A repulsor tank. And it looks like it's hopefully not long for this world. Oh, it's actually a little tougher than I gave it credit for.
Construction complete.
Come on, keep firing. Oh, look at those rockets. Yes.
Enemy spotted.
We haven't taken too much attrition at this point. What are these things? Armoured freerunners. Oh, so these are transports for infantry, I suspect.
Unit destroyed.
A unit! What happened? Oh no. Alright,
Attack.
let's take that
We'll
one
lead
as
the
well.
way.
Got some free runners back here that are firing on us as well. Oh, the enemy do have a lot more units than I was expecting.
Fire.
Moving to secondary position.
A lot more units than I was expecting.
Open fire.
Let's do what we can.
Attack that target.
Let's just pick them
Attacking
off.
target.
Pick them off. Oh, poor Mon Calamari. They don't deserve this. It was a trap.
Fire at will. Attacking.
Support order acknowledged.
Oh, bye.
Targeting.
There's an actual big boy
Spearheading
tank
assault.
there. That's the thing that we have to kill. Beautifully done, folks.
On the move. Firing.
We've secured a landing zone.
Alright, we've secured another landing zone, but we don't
Engaging
have
enemy.
any troops to bring in. Boom.
Fire.
I feel like we're winning, but I'm never going to be sure. Just the pure volume of
Target
troops that the
acquired.
enemy are throwing at us is perturbing.
Enemy sighted.
We
Unit
must...
destroyed.
Oh no, another
Reinforcement
unit
point
destroyed.
contested. Unit destroyed.
Enemy spotted. Follow me.
I like the fact that people can fire while moving. There's another one of those repulsor tanks. Let's do what we can. That... Oh
Unit
no, the chicken
destroyed.
walker is down! There you go, push forward, push
Scouting area.
forward.
Let's go.
It appears just a standardized attack move is going to work fairly well. Ooh, a little bit of lag again. What are these?
Attack.
Laser cannons. Let's take them down as quickly as we possibly can. Is that an anti-vehicle turret?
Unit destroyed.
Fire.
Seems that our chicken walkers somewhat outrange the enemy infantry. Sorry, the enemy turrets, which I'm pleased about.
Right away.
Right, let's push this
Moving
way.
out.
This must be where their base is.
Heading out.
Yeah.
Fall out.
I don't fully understand how, but we're kind of winning. Overall, I expect the Empire troops are somewhat superior. Oh my. And for some reason they built an anti-aircraft weapon here.
Let's
Push
move out.
inside the shield.
Destroyed.
Secondary position.
That's a lot of enemy stuff over there. Just keep pushing, keep pushing. Excellent. Okay.
Affirmative.
All units,
Inputting coordinates.
get in here. And I'm going to want an
Unit
anti...
destroyed.
something.
Turret constructing.
Right, we're taking their stuff down now. We are taking their buildings down, which is going to hopefully stop their reinforcements. And of course, the shield, I believe, will be working against them now.
Construction
Reporting.
complete. Unit destroyed.
Affirmative.
Over-racer speed bike.
Moving out.
Reporting in.
Alright, come on. Everybody push against that. We've destroyed the shield, which is not good for us. Oh, our chicken walkers are on low health. Oh! Assault troopers, you're absolute ballers. Well done. Excellent. Let's
Unit destroyed.
Fire!
take out those soldiers that come out. No mercy.
Attack that target! Attacking target!
Let's take this tank out. If we're able. Hey!
Fire at will!
Unit destroyed.
Right, now all of this. I think the only thing that is left is the shield generator.
Attacking! Targeting!
So we've more or less won
Firing.
this. More or less. I'm surprised that we won this battle.
Engaging enemy.
I didn't anticipate that we would. I'm delighted.
Fire!
So as soon as we finish off this, and I believe there are 2 more units over here, just messing around. One mild criticism of this map is it's very, very barren. There's not a lot going on this map. And I'd like to see just a little more
Keep
embellishment.
going.
You know what might be
way.
nice? If we come over here, I don't want to lose any more units.
Over there.
So let's move everybody here. I doubt whether we will lose any more units at this point, but these things are so dirt cheap that what we'll be able to do here is we'll be able to build a
Repair station.
station and just get our chicken walkers repaired a smidge. I like these holograms because it makes it a lot easier to tell what's going on from further above.
Roger that. Target acquired.
We'll back you up.
Construction complete. The enemy has
There you go, we have taken this particular world. Alright, looks like Empire ground troops are pretty good, overall. Oh, we actually lost nothing in that. That is amazing. That is truly spectacular. The enemy lost an armoured free runner platoon, a couple of Arrow 23 Scout land speeders, and plenty of Mon Calamari civilians. And we've taken the world.
planetary control achieved.
Without further ado, let's pause. Not much of an economic bonus for this particular world. What other kind of bonus does it have for us? All forces are able to perform their abilities more frequently with access to the paradise world of Querima. Additional population capacity provided by edible terraforming. Interesting. Potential rain. Potential rainfall could moderately impair ground visibility. Alright, good stuff. The next thing that we need to go for is likely Turkana. So that's going to be our next big push. But that's one for the next episode. I would love for you guys to give me as many tips as humanly possible on this. I don't know nearly enough about Phoenix Rising. I'm an absolute nub. And with great nubbiness comes great responsibility on one's community to fill in for the gaps in my knowledge. But now, ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed this episode, please do hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber already. Hit the like button if you like Phoenix Rising and you want to see more of it. And last, but of course not least, check out our Discord and join the Discord. Our Discord is home to the Phoenix Rising mod team, so you can actually talk to the mod creator himself, as well as the Thrawn's Revenge mod team and various other mods for different games as well. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, do have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. This is the Gul out.